it's Richard from Scott Country International. Tonight I'm out foxing with the HikMicro CQ50L Condor spotter and the Pulsar Thermion 2 XP50 PRO. I've not been at this particular farm for a few months and the farmer is again losing chickens, so I'm going to do a bit of fox management tonight. Hopefully I'll get some good footage for you, so wish me luck and I'll catch up with you all later. Cheers. So no sooner had arrived on the farm and I pick up this first fox running along the hedge line with the Condor. So I swap quickly over to the Thermion 2 XP50 PRO. And typically the fox disappears behind the hedge. So I'm beginning to get a bit worried because they normally do run the hedge line, as you'll know. And I'm scanning frantically here trying to pick it up. I eventually go into 8 times mag and I just pick up a pair of ears on the left hand side behind the hedge there. So I'm just readying myself for the shot, hoping that it does climb the hill. So what I'm doing here is just range finding to get an idea of how long the shot may be. You can see it's at 155 yards there now. Ultimately, I take the shot at 151 yards, and that's the first fox down for the evening. And it's a dog fox. I could actually hear a couple calling this night. So it's that time of year when they're just pairing up. And that was the first fox down. On the next field now, and here's a group of 5 roe deer. And I'm ranging them for you at 87 yards up to the brow of the hill. Now this is me just taking advantage of the Zoom Pro. I'm going into 6 times magnification and just running through the colour palettes for you. Quite a quiet night and they sense there's something there and then they just decide to run over the hill. Quite nice footage. All they need is a sleigh behind them. So this is the next field down, and the reason I took this footage is just to show you the clarity of the Image Pro. So I've discussed Zoom Pro on the HikMicro where you don't get the pixelation when you zoom in. The Image Pro function on it just gives you that clarity of depth at perspective. So if you look at that first roe deer, which I just range found there, I think maybe 160 or something. The ones up the back are about 300, I think, or 200 yards. And you just don't lose any quality of picture. I decide to range find the sheep up the back eventually. There you go, that roe deer's at 162 yards. We're still in base mag 3. And those sheep are at 624 yards. Just look at the quality of that picture. That's the Image Pro function. Now, here's 2 foxes coming together at distance. Now, the one nearest us, it had actually come from my left hand side and made its way away from me, even though I was frantically blasting on my mouth collar that hang around my neck, and it wasn't interested in me. However, it turned out this was probably 2 dog foxes, because the one I'm about to shoot is a dog fox, and I think it's maybe getting a bit territorial. You can see the other one running away there at a good distance. I think they were 240 yards. And for some reason, this fox that had gone away from me now decides to come back to the squeak. I'm just looking to my left now to make sure the other one's not going to come back, but no, it's away. And this one decides to come back, which really surprised me. But there you go. You just never know with the fly foxes, do you? So between me and the fox at the moment, is a burn, and I'm hoping that it's going to cross the burn to come to the squeaker. And sure enough it did, and here it's coming in. So swap over to the Pulsar Thermion 2 XP50 PRO, and that's fox number 2 of the evening. And just to end with, here's a fox leaving on the skyline, range found at 230 yards, and I just go through the colour palettes. Obviously no shot on there, with it being in the skyline. No safe shot to take. So yeah, good night. 2 foxes down, another one seen, and I'll need to get back out there soon to make sure that the fox numbers are just within control. And I'll just leave you with this parting footage, zooming in with the fantastic HikMicro Condor CQ50L. So there we go, 2 foxes down. That'll be one happy farmer and 1 fox getting away in the horizon at the end. But it's all about management, not about wiping them out. They're beautiful animals, but they've got to be controlled. And what better to control them with than the Condor CQ50L HikMicro spotter. What a bit of kit this is. Just a few reminders on the specs. It's got a detection range of 2,600 metres. It's got a laser rangefinder which goes up to 1,000 metres. You'd have seen that in action earlier on the video content. It's got 3 times to 24 times magnification, and again, because it's got the Zoom Pro on it, you don't get the pixelation, as you'll have seen from my footage earlier when you zoom in through the magnifications. It's also got Image Pro, and if you look at the footage of the road deer, you'll see the perspective going back to the trees, which are like 300-400 yards away, crystal clear, just brilliant picture quality on it. So, just a reminder, the British Shooting Show will take place from the 23rd to the 25th of February. Scott Country International will have a stand there, so please go and introduce yourself to the guys. Don't be shy. They'll talk you through all the latest night vision and thermal gear on show, on stand, so please go and see them. So this has been Richard for Scott Country International. I'll catch up with you all again soon. All the best. Cheers.
So if you like this sort of content, please like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to get notified when we release our videos every Friday. And all these products you see in the videos are available at scottcountry.co.uk. Head over there now, order yours for immediate dispatch and next day delivery.